Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Courtney with Doodle Dollars, and today we are going to be playing some games to save for our debt in our debt binder. I have $210 here today because last week I didn't get a chance to record this, so I just kind of rolled that money over into this week. So we have a little bit extra to play with this week, but it's just because I didn't record last week. So we're gonna start with Savings Bridge. So this is a game that I created, and it's a collaboration with Alexis at Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets, Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budget, and Becca at Neuro Spicy Budgeting. And we are at checkpoint 2 still. We need a 4 or a 5 to be safe. We got a 4, yay. All right, so we save $4. All right, now we need a 6, and we fall. So we save $6. Let's try again. We need a 4 or 5. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need a 6. We got a 4 again. So we fall. So that's 6. Let's try one more time. 4 or 5. Got it. So we save 5. Then we need a 6. And we got a 4. So we fall. All right. So we had 3 falls. Man, this game is really hard. I might have to give up on it, honestly. I don't know if I'll ever get to checkpoint 3. All right, let's condense this a bit. 5, 10, 15, 20. I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I hope you've had a great weekend so far. Hopefully you guys can get some rest today. All right, so we have $31 going into Savings Bridge. At the end of the month, I took all the money out of this binder and put it towards my car payment so that, you know, we don't accrue as much interest. All right, our next game is this KittyCado, Kawaii KittyCado from Lil's World. So we're gonna roll and see how much we're saving today. $3. Where is my Sharpie? I don't know. Oh, there it is. All right, let's 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll again, maybe a couple more times depending on what we get. We got 4, 4, and one more time. 1, okay. 4 and 1. All right, let's see if we can condense. All right, so we have $8 going into Lil's group play for the first quarter. All right, next we have this one by Vicky Thinks. We are doing this as a roll and save. She has this available in her Ko-fi shop. So there's 4. Gonna roll again. 2, and one more time. 3. So 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 9 going into Vicky Thinks. All right, next we have Tiny Budget Co. And we have these scratch off penguins. So let's see what we're saving today. 5. We're gonna do another one. 4. Let's do one more. And 3. So $12 total with Tiny Budget Co. and her January penguins. I'm gonna need to replace a lot of these soon. All right, then we have Norelis budgets. We have this February group play, and so let's try to finish this up today so we can move on to March. So each of these icons is $3 that we're saving. Oh my gosh, worst coloring ever. All right, I'm not gonna color the whole thing for the sake of time, but we'll color these little balloons. And her little hair bow. Okay, and then we have $6 in here with this one. I'm just gonna leave it in here until the end of the month. And let's start this March one. So we have a 4 and another 4. All right. So 4 there and a 4 here. So $8. 6, 7, 8. All right, and then I'm just gonna I'll take these 2 5s back and grab a 10. Ooh, guys, I'm still, man, I feel like I'm still waking up. So I have my coffee here today. Still waking up a little bit on this Sunday. And hopefully I'll get this edited and uploaded soon. All right, next we have Galentines. All right, we have finished the This or That. This one is by Blessed Budgets by Abigail, Books and Finances, Boop and Budgets, Budget with Chuckles, Coffee and Budgets, Forming New Habits, Hustle and Flows Co., and My Budget Plans. And let's roll a few times and see what we're saving. So we have 2, 3, 6, and 4. Okay, perfect. That's 15. Not bad, not bad. So we should be able to finish that one this month. Next we have our self-care challenge. This one is by Autumn at Restoration by Autumn, Margaret at The Budget Evolution, and Odette at Odette's Budgeting Life. I think we should be able to finish this one today. So yeah, we're just gonna actually 5, okay, so 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $19. I think we're just gonna grab 19 and there we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just make it 20 so that I can save my change. We'll just put an extra $1 in there. And you know what? Actually, we'll just I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Sorry, it's been a minute, so I'm like confused. All right, so we're gonna cross out all of these, and we are going to just fold this up so that we can put it in our finished envelope. We'll say we finished it on, what is today? 3/9. And we did have, obviously, money before this that went into our bank already to pay off our car, so, but we're gonna be adding $20 at the end of this month. So there's that. All right, then we have our lovely ladies collab. So let's roll and see what we're saving. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is 2 times the next spot you land on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. All right, so 6 plus 4 is 10. Perfect. Let's see, we have the flowers, save 1, 3, or 5. Let's do 5. And then this is save any amount. Let's do 3 here, and let's do 2. All right. So we have 15 total going into the Lovely Ladies collab. All right, so back over to the binder for a minute. Next we have Angela Marie's. This was her February group play, so we're saving 2 per flower. Let's see what we can do. 5, 10, 15. I still have a 50 here that I need to use. I might have to make change with that. Yeah, let's just make change right now because I don't think I'll be able to put the 50 anywhere since we don't really have change anywhere in the binder. All right, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let's just do 20 then. 10, 15, 20, and we'll be done with this one. So I'm just gonna cross these out. And we have finished it on 3.9 with $20. So this will go into our finished challenges bag as well. Alrighty. So we'll be able to put some new challenges in here for next week, which will be nice. All right, then we have these ones by Lils and Autumn. So Lils at Lils World and Autumn at Restoration by Autumn. Let's make each of these $2. And so let's see what we can save. 2, 4, 6, maybe $6. 2, 4, 6. There we go. All right, next we have Buttercup Budget's Slumber Party. All right, let's see what we can do. Section 5 is a pillow fight. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's $2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more dollar. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more dollar. That's $4. Okay. Let's see what other section we can do. Section 5. Oh, now let's do a different one. Section 2. Snacks. Yay. Okay, let's do popcorn. Because I love popcorn. Each one is 5. So there's 5, 6. Okay, section 6. Catch some Z's. Let's make each Z $2. So 4. Let's do this. There we go. All right, so we have 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 going into here for this week. Next we have Saving with My Peeps. This one is by Autumn at Restoration by Autumn. And each time we roll, we save what the bunny tells us to save. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Perfect. Nice and easy. Actually, let's roll one more time. 4 minus 1 is 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So $8 with Autumn's game here. Okay, next we have this bingo board. So a 6 is a hat. We can cross off this hat right here. 5 is a hay bale. We can cross off this one. 6 again is another hat. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 5, 17, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. All right, we are saving a lot with this, which is awesome. Love that. Okay, so we have Hunting with My Gnomies. This is by Saving with Tiffany. So let's do 2, 4, and 1 for $5. There we go, $5 going into here. All right, we did Lovely Ladies. Next, let's do Floating Funds. Guys, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm not very talkative today. I'm trying to think what I could tell y'all. I just I've had a busy-ish week. I feel like I say that all the time. I feel like I'm trying to keep up with everything in life, and it's hard sometimes. But I'm thankful for so many things this week. I had a couple people send me funds for Aria's birthday, which I just felt so grateful and humbled by. That was so sweet of them, and I never expect that from anybody, and it's just so kind of them to do that. And it has helped a lot, actually, with Aria's birthday party. I've hit my goal of saving $300. This is really dark red for her party. I'm actually a little over 300, and I've started buying her some presents. I'm trying to keep an eye on Amazon to find presents that are, on sale or a good deal. And then she has a couple big ticket items that she wants, like a troll's house. So I'll probably grab those soon-ish and add those to the stack. And then I need to get some decorations and some snacks and stuff for her. So, but I think it'll be a great day, and I'm doing a lot better mentally with the idea of doing a birthday party. Just her and I and her friends. I sent invites out the other day. So, and my friend is hosting the party at her house, so it's coming together. I'm feeling a little bit better. Oh, this one is by Floating Funds. I don't know if I said that, and each icon is 2. So we colored 3 icons, so we're saving 6. So my friend said that she could host the party for us, which is so kind of her. And, we're doing the thing, and I think it'll be a good day. So thank you all a lot of you sent like encouraging words about that, and I just really appreciate the support that y'all have shown with that. So actually, let's use pink and color her hair bow here. This part is 6. Okay, so this one is Cindy Cat Budgets. So we'll do that little section of the hair bow, and we'll save $6 with that. I'm being a little bit more conservative this time because I'm getting to the end here of my funds. All right, next we have this Hot Mess Express. This is by Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Bookish Mama Budgets, Becca Budgets, The Faithful Dash, Our Simplistic Life, and Laney Bug Budgets. So let's see who is getting some points here today. We have Dawn, the lion. So we have 1. Let's roll again. 6, Michelle. Let's do purple for Michelle. So that's $7. I think we'll stop there for today. 5, 6, 7. All right. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, so many of you commented and just offered words of encouragement, which was really, you know, so nice and thoughtful of you guys. And I really appreciate all the words that you left and the encouragement that you gave me to, you know, just make the most of it. And she's going to be fine. I really appreciate that. I just, you know, I worry about her as a mom. I just worry about the effect that this, you know, my divorce and everything has had on her, and the lasting effects that it will have on her. I don't want her to have, I don't know why I rolled. I don't want her to have trauma in her life. And I know it's kind of impossible to avoid, but I just want her to know that she's loved and cared for as much as possible. And, you know, my heart just hurts for her sometimes. So I appreciate everyone who encouraged me in that sense. And, so thank you for that. Okay, so let's fill in some of these raindrops. This is from Norelis Budgets. This is her book of savings. I think it's called Saving for My Dreams. And so each raindrop is $2. So let's do that's 4. Let's see where we're at. Let's just do 2 more. Okay. So we have $8 total going in here. And this is one that I did not clear out at the end of the month because I'm saving this kind of separately for something else. I'm not quite sure yet what, but we'll figure it out when we are, I don't know, eventually we'll figure out what we're going to save this for. But we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I kind of want to save for something other than debt with this. I'm not sure what that will be quite yet. I haven't decided yet. So if you have ideas, you can let me know. I have an emergency fund started. I have about $3,000 in there. I have, you know, obviously like my high priority stuff already going. So it's something that, you know, something extra, something that I haven't thought of yet, maybe that I need to save for. I have a college fund started for Aria, so maybe I could add it to that. Maybe I could, you know, just make it a increase in my emergency fund. I've thought about doing like my month ahead, so it could be for that. So anyways, I've started that. We have a good chunk going, and once I feel like I have a solid idea of what I want to do, then I will transfer that money to whatever I decide to use it for. So that is the end of this video, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for watching and hanging out with me today in our Saving with Friends on Sunday. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed recently. I think we're at 1,060 some subscribers, so thank you so much for that. I'm still working on my watch hours, so if you guys want to run my playlists, you can do that and help me reach my 4,000 watch hours, which would be awesome. And if you haven't said hi yet in the comments and you're new here, please say hi so I can welcome you and get to know you a little bit. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.